"Daddy, please don't come home early today." Those were the strange words billionaire entrepreneur Daniel Hart heard from his twins that morning before leaving for work. At first, he laughed. Kids said odd things all the time. But as he drove toward his company headquarters, it stayed in his mind like a song he couldn't stop hearing. Daniel had built his fortune from nothing. Luxury cars, a giant mansion, business magazines calling him the Ice King of investments, he had everything except time. After his wife passed away 2 years earlier, work became his escape. His twin boys, Noah and Liam, were mostly raised by nannies, tutors, and schedules. He loved them deeply, but love from a distance had quietly become normal. 3 months earlier, he had hired a new nanny named Emma. She was young, polite, and unusually cheerful. His staff loved her. The twins adored her. Daniel barely noticed her. To him, she was simply another employee. That morning, however, something strange happened. A major investor meeting got cancelled unexpectedly. For the first time in months, Daniel looked at his watch at noon and realized he had nothing urgent to do. Maybe I'll surprise the boys, he thought. Without calling anyone, he drove home early. As his black luxury car rolled through the mansion gates, something felt different. Usually, the house was quiet during the afternoon. Today, laughter echoed across the gardens. Children's laughter. Loud, uncontrollable laughter. Daniel frowned. His boys rarely laughed like that anymore. He stepped out and followed the sounds toward the backyard. Then he froze. Under the large oak tree, where expensive landscapers had built decorative gardens nobody used, stood Emma. She was pushing the twins on an old wooden swing tied to the tree with thick ropes. The boys were barefoot, laughing so hard they could barely breathe. Their faces were red with happiness. Daniel's expensive designer shoes stopped moving. His heart suddenly raced. He almost fainted, not because something terrible happened, because he realized he had never seen his sons look this happy since their mother died. He stayed hidden behind a tree, watching. Emma wasn't acting like staff. She was singing silly songs while pretending to lose races against 2 toddlers. She let them throw flower petals at her. She laughed when they covered her apron with mud. Daniel looked around. His perfectly designed backyard, once a symbol of wealth, had become a playground. Cardboard castles stood near the bushes. Chalk drawings covered the pathway stones. Small handmade signs hung from branches reading, Pirate Island, and Twin Kingdom. His expensive world suddenly looked less impressive than these simple moments. Then he heard Noah say something that hit harder than any business loss. "Emma, today was better because Daddy stayed at work." Daniel felt his chest tighten. Liam nodded. "Yeah, Daddy's always busy." Daniel wanted to walk away. Instead, he stayed frozen. A few minutes later, Emma noticed him standing there. Her face turned pale. "Mr. Hart," she gasped. The twins turned around. Their smiles disappeared slightly. Daniel expected guilt, fear, nervousness. Instead, Emma calmly walked forward. "I'm sorry if the backyard looks messy," she said quietly. The boys wanted adventure day. Daniel looked around again. Muddy shoes, toys everywhere, broken perfection, happy children. For several seconds nobody spoke. Then Daniel asked the question that surprised even himself. "Did they do this every day?" Emma nodded carefully. "Mostly. They smile more outside." Daniel looked at his sons. "Why didn't anyone tell me?" Noah answered first. "You're always in meetings. Children rarely mean to break hearts. They just tell truth without decoration." That evening something unusual happened inside the Hart mansion. Daniel canceled 3 meetings. His assistant nearly panicked. Investors called repeatedly. He ignored them. Instead, he sat with his sons during dinner. It felt awkward at first. Noah spilled juice. Liam asked strange questions about dinosaurs. Daniel realized he barely knew their favorite cartoons. Later that night he found Emma cleaning toys alone. "Why didn't you tell me they were unhappy?" he asked quietly. Emma stopped working. "Because children don't always need more things," she replied softly. "Sometimes they need less distance." Her words stayed with him all night. Over the next weeks changes slowly appeared. Daniel started coming home earlier twice a week. Then 3 times. He attended school events. He learned bedtime stories. The twins stopped asking whether he'd miss birthdays. The mansion changed, too. Expensive furniture mattered less. Backyard adventures mattered more. One afternoon Daniel found an old photo of his late wife. On the back she had written, "Build memories before building empires." He sat silently for a long time. Months later, during a company interview, a reporter asked, "What was the biggest turning point in your life?" Daniel smiled. "Coming home early one day," he answered, "and seeing what money couldn't buy." That evening, in the backyard, the twins screamed happily as Daniel pushed the swing himself. Emma watched nearby with a smile. The oak tree moved gently in the wind. And for the first time in years, the mansion finally felt like a home. If this story touched your heart, remember this: success means little if you have nobody to share it with. Subscribe to the channel for more emotional stories that remind us what truly matters, and don't forget to like and share so more people can enjoy stories like this.